Why?
Just because, you know.
You are a little... What? You're Austria.
No, I know. I haven't chosen it. Okay, first let's okay. Let's just do.
Russia.
Okay, that and.
What the heck?
Okay, that's.
So this is Empire, so war.
We'll give
I
them
guess I'm the
Russia.
United States.
Oh, okay. You're gonna be America.
Oh.
So these
No,
are
I'm
kind
gonna
of
be
like
very
historic.
representative of the units.
Oh yeah, I'll be Great Britain too.
What year is this supposed to be in?
Like the American Revolution. That kind of time period.
Yeah, that's what it's based on. That's what the scenarios are based on. Well, some of them.
Oh wow, a lot of interesting.
What?
General, nothing. Dragoons. Alright, we'll get some line infantry. Get 2 mortar batteries, howitzer, and a unit of militia. Alright, I'm ready to go. My army is...
Do we even need melee infantry, or is it just guns in this game?
I mean, you can bring melee infantry, like it can be useful, because usually those melee infantry units have like a lot of guys in them. Like a lot of units inside of them, right? Like some pikeman units can have like 500, some can have like 300. So. I'm ready, by the way. The CPU, they have random armies, so they'll be bringing cavalry, artillery, like everything, by the way. So if you just spam line infantry, well then.
I don't understand your obsession with Total War games that have guns. You know, I'm more of a guy that just.
I mean, yeah, I like them both. No, I like them both. I just really like the.
That's what makes us different as people.
Like, I just really like the lineup, like ready and fire, and then
Cannon,
all of them
Cannons
fire.
are pretty cool too.
Like everybody on one side, just like the first line just falls, and then the other side fires. Everybody on the other side of the front line just falls, and then everybody's struggling to reload as fast as they can. It's I don't know. It's just awesome.
Yeah, I kind of like Rome Total War.
Oh yeah, I like all those
Spartans.
games. Oh yeah, Spartans. Okay. I like that, but I'm just.
Yeah.
All right, militia.
They're awesome when you get them like. See, all right.
Okay, I have a suicidal unit that I can just run in.
Let's get the yeah. All right. Now, how do I do this again? Oh, I might got it. All right, what I'm gonna go for is. God dang it.
Alright, I think I might keep 2 units in reserve of my line infantry. Just that way.
Oh yeah. The heck? Oh, there. Oh crap. There we go.
Alright, I'm keeping 2 units in reserve. Two units of line infantry in reserve.
Alright, I'm gonna keep my guys on the left flank.
Yep.
And how do these cannons work in this game again? I forgot.
Well, it depends. Mortars or cannons?
I brought cannons. I don't like I didn't grab mortars.
I brought 2 units of mortars and a unit of cannons. So cannons, okay, so you put them where you want to, then you go down, you see like a horse and then a lock symbol. Yeah,
Dude, I know how to unlock. I know. Yeah, I can learn this game instantly. I just
Can
don't
you
know
turn
how
him
to. How do
down
these
a
work?
little
Can you shoot over men, or did you shoot through crewman.
Did you bring howitzers, or because usually for most cannons you'd want to like put them on a higher elevation so that way you don't shoot the back of your troops?
Ah, so it does work like that. Alright.
Yeah.
Ah,
Friendly
I
fires.
got it.
Just bring the. Okay, so bring them. Yeah, see like where your horse is and like the tree line is? Yeah, put them over there. Oh yeah, that works. Alright, I've been ready. Alright, well.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, militia, charge forth!
Wait, are we not holding the line?
No, I just brought an extra unit of militia, so they're just gonna kill off as many as they can. Hopefully I can kill some of these lancers, which is my main hope.
Oh, rocket!
Well, they brought rockets, ugh.
Ah!
My mortars are firing. Ooh, yeah, those are nice. Nice, good hits, good hits, good hits. Gas mortars.
Can we see them
Oh
land?
no, they didn't get any kills. What the heck?
Yeah, they didn't get any.
It's
Well,
okay. It's okay.
there
Let's
is
see how
still-
it plays out.
Yeah, they're still putting down some good
Yeah,
fire.
see how it plays out, dude.
Alright, let's see if we can.
Nice, nice deployment from borders. I don't really recommend them being there for reasons.
They won't shoot the back of my troops because they go over. Like, they go way, way over.
No, I'm talking about the Russians that are heading right toward you.
Oh.
Alright, because I know how these Total War games are played sometimes with the AI. They always try to flank you, so I'm running away.
Yeah, they fired, they fired. Come on, get some good hits.
Alright, start
Here
going.
they come.
Go, 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 go.
Ooh, look at them bounce. Come on. Ah, damn. Oh! No. Darn. Really open for some good hits there.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, walk like idiots with pipes. There you go. March, march, march.
Go, 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 go. Come on, militia, go! Go, militia, go,
It's so
go,
weird
go.
how the medieval era just switched, where the heaviest of armors turned into the lightest of armors instantly. So weird. But,
That's what you see now that we have guns. A unit of militia is driving 2 units of horse.
Do you need to have that? Is that thing in the bottom there? Does that have to be there? The whole display, or can you minimize it? If you need it, then you need it, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Just take the huge.
Mortars,
drive
come
in.
on, get some good hits. Get some
Oh, let's watch that. Yeah, zoom in.
good hits. I'm not getting any hits, man. It sucks.
Yeah, they're getting hit.
No, I didn't get a kill though.
Yeah, you did. There's
No, I
one
didn't.
guy missing there.
Still 60 or 60. It just messes up their formation.
Well, that's still it's
That's why
doing
you
its
gotta
job.
hit infantry.
It's doing its job, dude. Keep them going. Keep the motors going.
seriously, wait, are we again?
You gotta think about the timepiece, the time frame that it was in as well.
I think so. I don't know. Okay, I just clicked on
We
it.
are! Look on your side!
Huh?
The enemy you're facing.
Well, what do you know?
Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, they're charging you.
Fire!
You have to actually hit safe fire.
Or don't fire or fall back and die.
Not bad.
Oh no, they're still firing. They're still firing, I think.
How's Russia doing? Alright. Ready to go fire.
Plug bayonets, men.
Go, 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 go.
Alright, okay, my men plugged some bayonets. So hopefully. Oh, we have a 1v1 going on right here. Oh,
So
come
what-
on. Ah, he died.
Now, what one are you in?
I'm the British, so I'm the militia, I'm the ground forces,
The British?
and the cav are what is hitting me. So, since I don't like that, I don't appreciate that, Dragoons! Dun 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 dun. Alright, we got Dragoons inbound. I'm holding my line back here.
I know it. Go, 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 go.
I can also tell them to mount dismount, make them just a melee unit, but I don't want to do that. So. Oh, the men actually routed.
Yeah, try and see, because you think that big whatever it is there, it seems to be blocking everything. Eh? Look at the horsies.
They think that they can run. They think they can run. Yeah. Cut them down. Come on.
Honey, try and...
Routing this unit already. The Russians.
Oh, rounds coming in. That was pretty accurate. That's from them though, right? That was some mortar rounds. Look at the mortar round. Mortar rounds coming in. See if you can see the get a close up of those mortar rounds coming in. It'd be pretty cool.
Oh, my horse are getting surrounded. Get in there. Get in the back. No, not you.
That panel. Too bad you couldn't minimize that. To the one thing I would have to say about this, if the panel was a little bit smaller, you could. What does it look like minimized?
I lost a unit of horse.
There's the British.
I got some line infantry shooting the Russians. The Russians' point of view.
Oh,
And some bowmen.
That's the natives. Be interesting to go look up historically to see which ones they are.
Oh.
Oh, they're charging.
The Native Americans tried to get me here, but luckily...
Where's their general? Oh, they got a couple of horses down. No horses were killed during the filming of this game. Look at the mortars going. Oh, get some shots of that. Get some closer to that. See, yeah, let's see if we can get some good action there, honey. I think they've already gone off. Let's see, the other ones are plunging in. Yep. What was missing?
Can't load up.
Where's the howitzers?
These are my howitzers.
Where?
Here they're hookers. Aiming. Come on. Ready?
There it goes. Whoa, watch it go. Follow it. Oh! Did you see that? See that shot how it explodes? No, there goes more.
Oh, damn, not hitting any.
Yeah, you gotta get in closer.
Oh my god, no.
Try and get these guys. It's too close, I think. I think you gotta... Can you bring up anything to protect them? Protect these guys? Or they're running?
No, they got my flank now.
Yeah, you needed to get those things going right off the get-go. What's that? More shots going down range. I might actually do this some night.
Hitting nothing.
Stream this myself, and
I don't even know where that's going.
I'm not very good with this one, but it'd be kind of neat to see. I think get some good action shots going. Look at that! They're dropping mortars. They're dropping mortars. You're missing.
No, they're not hitting anything. Oh.
My son.
This is,
Holy mackerel! How many troops are there?
a lot.
Is that the militia?
No, this is, these are pikemen.
What are pikemen?
People with really long sticks. They hold and they wait for enemies to run into them, and then they pokey, stabby, everybody.
I see.
Very, very, very amazing. I have 2 units of horse coming in.
More rounds coming in. Look at that.
Whoa! Ow. Moving some guys, moving some men. But these men, yeah!
Got to read up a little bit more on it, and see how the gameplays actually go. We get these cannons a little bit more effective when we're using them. And
The officer trying to get some kills. What happened here? Line infantry's breaking off the battlefield. My horse marching down the line parade style over here.
make sure hopefully the audio is coming through okay on the channel.
Reinforcements you will have because well, one, I'm sending 2 units of cav over there to help.
Why is it?
As you can see, and I have 2 units of line coming around to assist you.
In the mortars.
Yeah, I got horse there. I got a bunch of stuff there actually.
All right. Where are the cannons at?
My cannons are down. My cannons are down.
Does he have a load of cannons that he's doing up? Fighting in to get into this crowd? No. You get so much going on. Got arrows coming in. So they're following your troops here. The British.
Losing a lot of guys. They're not sure.
There must be a way to try and put those all that stuff so it's not blocking so much of the screen. I'll have to get on here and try and organize it a little bit so it's a little easier to use.
I still have a bunch of
Whoever developed the game, I don't know. I don't know why they would have such a huge panel in the bottom like that. You think about it, that almost takes up what, about 1/5 of your screen. Sounds like Brian's having a crap.
Still have my general's bodyguard. My general's bodyguard always like running down enemy troops. So
Let's see if I can demonetize and see if I might be able to get people in easier.
Mortars firing, I don't know where. Oh, this is why. The chief's bodyguard is still alive.
Oh, there's rounds coming in. See that? Nobody's in there?
Nothing's here. The closest unit is a Russian unit. A guy. Like a couple of guys running around.
Right. Alright.
Mortars are useless. I'm not bringing them in. They were really useful. They're really useful in line battles when it's just like line infantry versus line infantry.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's still good for confusion. Mortars do more than just kill, to be honest, honey.
I know that.
They're meant for demoralization, right? You're supposed to try and demoralize, your enemy. It sets in confusion. It's
That was not close.
close victory.
That was like easy mode, man.
Hey, why not? Dude, you realize you gotta save that from replay to see what went wrong. You gotta do that. Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's see how many kills I got. Oh, yeah!
Host a battle. Let's do a siege battle.
Do a different thing and maybe just change the weather up a little bit. Maybe put nice weather on in the morning. Sunrise is pretty cool, or even a sunset.
I want to do multiple. Why does it have to be 1v1, man?
Can it be? What? How do you get? Well, what's the other options?
Sea battle.
Oh, a sea battle.
Firing at one another.
Well, that would be pretty cool. Let's do that. Hard. Yeah, try hard.
We just did hard.
Well, okay.
The expert. There are no AIs. It's some match. Oh no! I want to be.
Alright, zombie boy, I'm ready to hold the fort while you bombard me.
Oh
Let's
no!
do this.
No.
There's already a person in there.
I know it was an AI.
Is there anybody out there?
Oh, okay. You gotta get rid of these.
Oh, Michael's in. Mike's in watching us.
Hello.
Caleb says hello.
Alright, let's do this. Jackie, I'm gonna be... Wait.
Actually, I have the mic right now, Mike. I'm actually seeing your thing here now. Yeah, the Nuremberg, the one you're saying there on the thing. And I thank you very much, by the way, for the DLC. But, yeah, the Nuremberg that you're talking about on Stuttgart Extreme. I didn't even know you could get that. But it's a mod, apparently. Wait a minute now. Legendary set. What's that one? I'm not sure what that one is, dude. I'll look that up.
Okay, alright, so
I'm going to be on, probably back on Race Room a little bit later on as well. Do like a late night stream. I don't know. No work tomorrow for me. Yay.
okay, I think I'm good too.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Wait a minute now. Are you talking about Race Room or are you talking about Stuttgart Extreme?
Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready.
And this one, you already picked up that other stuff from me, dude. Jesus.
Alright, yeah, go.
Not that I don't appreciate it, but I really do. Thank you for your help. It's amazing. But oh, cool. All right. Did you get? I really appreciate it, dude. I really do. Did you get my message on earlier though in the chat with regards to the other DLC that you picked up there? Again, thank you very much.
Bye.
But also to get back to that stock car extreme
So what did you
that
bring?
you had mentioned. Yeah, did you? That's a mod, right? Is that a mod? I didn't even know you could get that.
I swear, if you spammed it to her, you're gonna cry.
Is it, do you have to go to one of these off sites to get it, or is it just through the workshop on
what
Steam?
is this? Oh, what map did I choose? That's fun.
Yeah, and I can't wait to try that stuff on that Nürburgring
This is
pack.
interesting.
Because I think that will also have the Bentley and the ZEV4 as well in there, if I'm not mistaken.
Infantry.
I think I have a couple of them already, but they'll have definitely the I think it has the Bentley and the ZEV4. I hope it has the Bentley. Bentley's pretty cool.
I can't take this map seriously.
Okay, cool. I'll check it out later when Caleb's done his thing tonight, and then I'll be back on. This is pretty cool stuff here. Yeah, I want to.
I wonder what happens when this goes.
Yeah, the tracks all for Stockard Extreme seem to be all like a lot of Brazilian stuff, but it does have some Canadian tracks in there. What came with, and it had like a Grand Prix Montreal, which is kind of cool because you don't see that very often, except for in F1 style. But you'll see it in the lineup, like that track. But other than that, you don't really see it too often. And I think iRacing carries it. So it's kind of neat to have that in there, but I got to learn it. It's not it's not an easy track for me. But that's awesome that that's in there for Stock Car Extreme. That Nürburgring having Green Hell on there. I just got to get it in there, I guess. Just read the stream, yeah. Which stream? From earlier today? Or from or Steam? Oh, just read the Steam. Yeah, Steam. Yeah, I'll read up on it.
Alright, ready? You ready?
I also want to get, because I have Automobilistia, I got to get that going too, because it has the Formula One trucks, like the big trucks. Those are pretty funny to drive. This is kind of neat, eh? I mean, the detail in this, can you imagine, like, you know, that you get this figured out, like some of the detail in the uniforms and all that kind of stuff. I think it's pretty cool. You get the cannons, with different types of cannons. So how'd your day go today, Michael? I think the last time I was talking to you, you said you're off to help your mom, I think. Or something to do with your mom, I think it was, caregiver. What's with the ladders?
Those aren't ladders.
What are they?
They're not firing me.
But what is it, though?
It's rocket.
Oh, it's rockets. Well, zoom in. Let's have a look.
I want to get the firing first. Firing at some infantry.
The British are advancing. Are they advancing? They're just standing there. That's a lot of troops. Whoa, here comes the rocket. See, that's what I wanted to see, honey. I wanted to see the actual device. Whoa, they're out of range. See the actual thing there, how it works. Can you zoom in front of it? Like zoom around? Yeah, like that, or side view. Oh, okay, cool. So what are they? I guess they just lay the rockets on there and then light them and away they go.
I got some cannons firing. Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I know that can be stressful. But and I'm sure I don't have to say this to you, but you know it's not her. It's just what she's going through, right? So. Oh, dude, that's like fireworks going on out there, eh? Oh, some of them are starting to reach because they're coming in closer. Oh, look at that. See the details? Really cool. Look at the cannon. So she's calmed down now, though? Everything's okay with her? Where's Brian? Is he still there? Oh, they're loading up the cannon. Let's see that thing go off. Maybe try it from a different angle, honey. There you go. Get ready. Maybe sit. Cool. Where's it going? Yeah, it looks like they're firing into the building for crying out loud. That's pretty cool, though. It is AI, right? I mean, it is. It's kind of. Oh, she's sleeping. Yeah. Well, it takes a lot of a person to be mad for 2 hours straight. It's probably good that she's resting then. Good for you too. I guess I give you a little bit of a break that way. It can must be very difficult.
I don't think he knows how to get up.
You have some sort of a support mechanism for you, I take it, hopefully, to help deal with, because even for the trained people and people who've been dealing with it, it's not easy. It'd be stressful on yourself too, and your mental state, so to speak. I thought you were going in the boats. It's interesting, back in those days, the tactics. Bunch everybody up and just stand there and wait to be killed.
What just happened, man? You just kicked me out of the...
What's that?
You just kicked me out of the game.
Who did?
The game.
Oh, the game kicked you out? Yeah. I've been having some troubles with...
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I mean, I've been having some troubles as well. It's just the computer, dude. I don't think it's anything there. It's just...
You kicked out of the game, too?
No, I lost.
Oh, I got kicked out of the game.
Yeah, giving me the hardest port to break is not really easy.
Yeah, I didn't even know. When I got into the match, I was like, okay, wait, do you know how to scale walls? You have to select one unit at a time and then tell them to, like, grapple up on a wall, and then they'll start climbing up.
I tried
Okay, I don't know when. Yeah, okay, I don't know.
Okay, so you say 1.5, though. I looked in.
Yeah, what's the battle?
Oh, what's his name? Like 6E66 or whatever. I guess a bunch of them they helped develop that, but what was it? Race? What's that form that they have going there? But anyway, I thought there was like a version 2.0. So you say get the 1.5? This computer's doing. I mean, I can't complain. I got a very good deal for it, and it's been doing its thing.
Wait, we could be pirates, dude.
You going in the boats? Oh yeah, they're going in the boats. What do you see? This would be pretty cool. Cannon fire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know, Mike. I appreciate that. Because I would have went to get 1.5. Cartoon feeling, really?
French, on the other hand.
You would think it would improve with the versions, but I guess apparently not. It's not accurate. Alright, so I'll make sure I get 1.5. Thanks for that tip. Really like that Caleb likes this type of thing. It's a little historical. It's teach him a little bit about that. There's a lot to this, though. I thought about broadcasting this myself, but it's so complicated. Trying to get the time to do it. It's on the listing on Steam Mail. Alright, I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah, but that means that he can outmaneuver the enemy, right? So.
There was one that I did on Stock Car Extreme. It was a track, I forget. San Pablo? Is it San Pablo? Anyway, I was doing the V8 supercars there, and I was having a good time actually with that track. And takes a little bit, but once you get going, good little track, a lot of elevation changes.
This is gonna be so awesome. My fleet is so
and
small, they have so many guns.
Just getting used to. But you're right though, the night transition, but it didn't seem to be changing with time. It just seemed to whatever when you go from one session to the next, that like say from practice to qualifying, there's no change. Like say if you set it for I don't know, 4 o'clock in the morning to get a sunrise, or 5 o'clock or whatever, or 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night, and what happens is during your practices you don't get any of or when I tried it anyway, it was all in daylight. So then when you go to race, it's in the dark, and it's like, holy crap. So you don't really get a time to practice that dark, it being in the dark. But definitely going to be working on it more. Maybe it's just the settings I have. I don't know. But I got to get it figured out, because it's good. It's pretty good. I like that Stock Car Extreme.
Yeah, not very many ships yet.
5:30 in the morning,
I'm still loading in.
or 5:30 at night.
All of these?
That's one thing I will say about Project Cars. The transitional night, like the transitional day to night, night to day, was beautiful. They had that worked out really well. Even the weather, you could set it so that it would over a 24-hour period. You could have it so say the weather forecast was to have you're going to get rain, say at 4 o'clock in the morning. You could actually set it so you could go, if you're going on a 24-hour clock, you could kind of set the divide it into, I think, 4 different weather patterns. So you could have good weather, light rain or whatever, or you could have it light rain and then heavy rain or just rain. Have it gradually build up to the thunderstorms if you wanted or whatever. It worked really well, and unfortunately their physics didn't keep up with everything else because it was a very beautiful game. The actual sunlight coming in through the trees and all that kind of stuff was really cool. Alright, I'll give that a try at 5:30 for sure. What is this, snowing? Or raining? What's all the grids on there though? Can you get rid of that stuff? All that grid stuff.
Oh no, that's because I have all the chips.
Oh.
So now show like the green. 3, 2, 1. No, I said, huh. Charge!
Well, if he's not ready, Caleb, wait.
I didn't know he was ready.
Well, he told you he wasn't ready.
Like, when there was 4 seconds.
What do you mean?
Look at the detail on the ship. That's pretty cool.
Lagging.
What's the frame rate, honey?
26.
Yeah. I mean, might have to turn down some of the detail a little bit. Yeah. You got, like, it's at night and then it's snowing and all that kind of stuff, so that's why. So you gotta just turn down some of the settings, honey, that's all. If you're getting 26 frames, but it should be moving better than that, though. Yeah.
So, okay, alright, we're good. We're back to 500 frames per second, okay.
Yeah, but just turn down some of the, please, just listen to me.
I know it's working.
Go into it. About to get into an argument with my son here online.
It's just because I have it on snowstorm.
I understand that, so, but,
There we go, we're good.
okay, but why not have that kind of fun stuff too? All you gotta do is just turn down some of the settings, okay? Like the graphic settings, that's all.
No, it's because it's running perfectly fine. It's just because I had a bunch of AI, and it's mostly because I had it on the snowstorm.
Okay, but you could still turn down some of the graphics a little bit. It won't hurt it, and then you'd be able to do all that stuff.
It's, as long as I don't put all this stuff on there, well, it's fine.
Kids. And I like, don't get me wrong, because I like having that stuff too. I think it's kind of really cool, especially if we can get the graphics. But there's a sweet spot for our machine, and so you can have that kind of fun stuff in there, right? So, believe me, and as people will tell you that come into the stream quite a bit, I get frustrated with it as well. and you know I have to compromise, right? In order to get the game working half decent. There's nothing wrong with compromising, so.
Mark on Britain versus the French. Britain.
I think too, because we're streaming as well. That's probably, you know, making things work a little harder. How many ships do you got?
Well, I only have what's in the little section I did, but could have a lot more. I mean, if I got like really cheap ships, I could have a lot more, but I don't know if them all get destroyed. So at least one of them down.
Those like 14 ships. A night battle, that would be pretty cool. See, look at all the cannon fire and everything going on, the ship's on fire. That'd be pretty cool. I know, but that's probably from a scene that would be probably pretty cool to see. And they're fighting each other. Mike, do you have kids?
I'm in.
Mm-hmm. What's the frame rate, honey?
7, 8, 6. It's in between like 60.
Alright, that's okay. 60 is alright. It's not the best, but it is a lot better than 26.
It's a lot lower when I zoom like in.
What does it go to when you zoom in a bit?
Okay, so this is when I'm out. I want to go in. It goes
30?
when I zoom in.
Yeah, 30 is a little slow, but it's not bad.
No. I got some. I got some tiny ships, man. I'm ready to go. Oh. Skull Smasher has left the game. The game will now end.
What's going on?
Skull, did you leave or did it throw you out?
Maybe it's problems with the servers. Yeah, and plus you're hosting it. Why don't you turn down some of the graphics, honey? Just a bit. I mean, there's some there I think that we're running kind of high that we don't need to have that high. I know it'd be nice to have it, but it'll be okay. Turn graphics. Graphics. There you go. See where it says trilinear filtering.
Wait, where? Yeah.
Go to bilinear. And it's got no, sorry. There times 2. Yeah. What else do we have there? High, ultra. What do you have in ultra? What's that?
Just my unit size and how many people are in it, so that's fine.
Well, all right. So maybe there's some stuff you can turn down to medium.
Grass, and the sky. I'm not looking up really, so I can go
Medium. Trees, medium, maybe. And shadows, you can go shadows, medium. And what else? What all the other? I'm sorry, I'm a little further away from the screen, so it's harder for me to see. Unit detail, high. Texture quality, high. Particle, was that particle effects?
Yeah.
Medium. Alright, try that and see.
Okay. Hey, you want to do a scenario battle?
Yeah, see if we can get a good battle going or something. Maybe a little bit less ships too. You don't need to have like, 12, 14 ships each. Right? So have it like 10 ships or something.
Oh, I see it. You won the Battle of Portonova. Or going to the Battle of Brandywine Creek.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What was that one?
You should do the Battle of Fortnoy.
Fort Noy?
Yeah, no.
Why not?
Have something with some detail, land detail. There, what's that one?
Battle of Lagos.
That is way too big. That is horror. People against one person. Who's going to be the one person?
You?
Why me?
But you don't need to have like you can bring down your
The Battle of Broadwine Creek.
Okay, let's try it.
your unit size doesn't need to be ultra, does it? Can it be large? What are your options? Yeah, put large. Try that. There you go. That'll help.
Still waiting on you.
Particle effects, yeah. So I got him to turn it down to medium, so probably even go to low. And his unit sizes as well, so we'll see how this affects it. This changes things maybe a little bit. I think the field ones we're showing were pretty decent frame rate. I just don't know if the CPU is keeping up, so
Ready?
I'm not sure. It's all Greek to me, this kind of stuff.
So small.
Because I put them down to large.
No, you put them down at medium.
No, I didn't.
No, you put it in a large.
They're at large.
It literally says before I run the game, unit size.
Okay, one, it doesn't show that. Two,
Yes, it does. It
I
actually
ju-
does.
it really doesn't. Two, I put them down to large. It's just the game. It's how many units on a thing, large.
Because that might be affecting it as well, like how big it is. Might be harder to run in the host. So see what comes up when it does. It looked like when he did it, it was to large. So hopefully it's large. We'll soon find out. Nothing you can do now until it loads up. Yeah, you can see that there is a difference though when you change the graphics though. But what's the frame rate now? That sounds pretty big. That looks pretty big.
Alright, I'm guessing you're defending.
Look at the detail in there. That's pretty amazing. What's the frame rate, honey?
That's,
Of course I'm defending. How do you think this goes?
55, 56. Yeah. Good thing we made those changes.
So you wouldn't know how this battle goes down. So let's go. Bring it on.
I'm going. Go.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Oh, you spawned killer.
Here comes some cannon fire.
Alright.
Okay, set your cannons up, Caleb. Get them going.
You're right, I'm already firing. Fire!
Remember what though he was saying? Pixelated Apollo was saying about the units though when you're that are charging. Make sure that they don't fire like the rifle units don't fire too soon, because if they do, then they'll run out of ammo.
That was for a different game.
Well, I would imagine though the idea is the same though, honey.
Yeah, but this game is literally based around. It's based around guns. So.
It's kind of hard, and my cannon just blew out of midair or something. This game I can see how lag is with the guns.
My horse.
Outer space themes? No, oh, you got like Helion and stuff. I thought he would like that, but he hasn't really gone.
Okay, yeah, so this game doesn't want to work because it just dropped you again.
But they had Helion there, and they didn't really bother with it too much. It's just sitting there.
Yeah. Ah.
Ask your friend if he still is he downloading at the moment
Are you downloading anything?
in the background.
I'm not downloading anything.
It could be our hosting too, honey.
No, because I can't join him when he moves. Yeah, it went perfectly fine for me too. It was just the game. It didn't work.
It could be our internet. It could be the
No, the
connections.
first match was perfectly fine.
Well, then try it again. That's all you can do.
Yeah, the first match was not laggy at all. Now it's laggy as well. I don't even know the word.
Everything's lagging. Real life is lagging.
Real life is lagging. Yeah. Try it again, or go on to something else.
Alright, what games do you have downloaded? Besides Empire.
I have Rome Total War 2 Empire Edition. I have Forge Alliance. I have Forge Alliance. You don't have that. You don't have that. Metal Wars Let's Go 2 and the one we just played.
Empire. Okay.
All the ones that we have together.
I don't have Rome.
All the rest of my games, the other 65, those are you don't have.
Yeah, and I don't have Rome, so. Ugh, alright, let's play some Metaphor. Gonna end the stream and restart back up on Metaphor.
Men of War.
So it's what 2.
Okay. I guess we're gonna end this stream, and we're gonna start out with Men of War. I guess they're having too much trouble, or his friends having too much trouble with this one, so we're gonna stop this stream and go to that. And like I said, as far as outer space ones, yeah, there's some ones that there's space engineers, that kind of stuff. But we tried a couple of them, and he just didn't. I don't know. There are a few ones. I think. What's that one? Star. What's that one that you guys were looking at? That Star.
Star Citizen?
Star Citizen, yeah. But other than that, they don't really get into them too much. Okay, so let's end this stream here, and we'll start up with a new one here in a couple of minutes. Okay, buddy. Okay, Mike, you're going to race. Well, I'll be racing in a few hours once they get this up. We're going to start the new stream. All right, buddy.